Tuesday the 21st. We shared this place with a couple of other camper vans, so nice and quiet last night. The morning is, well, fresh, I think would be the right word. It is quite breezy out there, so the clouds are scudding across the sky, giving us short periods of very bright sunshine. Clearly not right now. But we wake to beautiful views over the water in front of me there. Not quite sure on the plan today. Head a bit further south, I think probably into the North Pennines. Find somewhere there, maybe go for a walk. As we're heading south into the North Pennines National Park, we have happened across Hadrian's Wall. Who would have thought it? Anyway, we've taken a small diversion and we've come to check out the wall at a place called Homestead Fort. The fort is there, up in front, beyond this initial ridge. We are clearly not the only people that have decided to pay it a visit today. It is quite busy. If anything is going to make Karen happy, it's definitely going to be a little lamb. We've decided to forego the fort, which you can see there just over my right shoulder. Instead, we're coming straight up to the top to find the wall, or what's left of it. There is an icy cold wind blowing from the east. We've made it up to the wall, or what's left of it, as Karen is nicely demonstrating. That is stretching off to the east behind Karen. And swinging the camera around to the left, we can see the path and the wall go through little copse before continuing onwards. We're not planning on walking the wall, but it'd be rude not to do at least a little section. So we'll just walk up through this copse and take a look at the views out to the west. Apparently we're not too far from Sycamore Gap, which of course has been in the news quite a lot because some idiot chopped down the famous tree there. The wall is quite a long way up here, or should I say the fields down below are a long way down. I don't know, it's got to be a 100-foot drop. And there we can see the wall stretching off to the west behind us. It's cool, man. Maybe Karen will do the walk one day, hey? Coast to coast?
Maybe. West Highland Way first.
Our next stop, as we meander generally southwards, is the pretty little town of Alston, where there is the Tynedale Railway and its station, which is where I am at the moment. Surprisingly, given the time of year, the trains are running. They run down the line to a place called Slaggersford. I've almost certainly pronounced that incorrectly. Hang around there for about 25 minutes before coming back, which gives around about an hour and a half's round trip. Given the next train leaves at 3, that means it won't be back till about 4:30, which is probably pushing it a bit for us. And I think it'll be better for us to go and find somewhere to stay for the night and do a walk, rather than get the train and be stressed finding somewhere under pressure. But there is a cafe here, so we'll go and grab a cup of tea. It is a narrow gauge railway, and apparently it is the highest narrow gauge railway in England. Very nice station though. We have a train arriving. I think we can call the pace somewhat pedestrian. And it looks to me like that is a battery electric locomotive. Home for the night is another semi-wild camp. This time we're staying in the car park of the High Force Hotel on the Raby Estate. For the princely sum of 12 quid, we get to spend the night in their car park. There are toilet facilities, and that £12 will be deducted from any food or drink we choose to have in the pub. So tonight we should be dining in the hotel's bar. The hotel is named after the nearby High Force Waterfall, and from the hotel there is a chargeable walk, I think it's 4 quid per person, that goes down through the woods to the bottom of the waterfall and then returns back via the woods. There is an alternative path which we're going to take. This takes us down across the river and approaches the fall from the other side. So let's go take a look. That's the river down below us. The waterfall is upstream, I'm guessing round about a mile. The walk down to the river does involve some chunky steps.
Karen's favourite thing, with little legs.
This is pretty cool. I have just checked, and it is of course the River Tees. The drive down here from Alston took us over the moors on the B6277, I think it is. And it was a pretty awesome drive. The trail we have joined on crossing the river is actually the Pennine Way. Obviously, we're not going to be walking that today. I will check out and see where it starts, where it finishes, and how long it is. I'm sure it's not too short. Now there's the place to live, if you don't like people. And this is the High Force Waterfall. Unfortunately, given the time of day, the sun's not in the best position, but even so, it's very impressive. I am normally very cynical when something says the most spectacular in the UK, but this is very spectacular. Well worth the hike this evening, and tomorrow we'll come up and get it from the other side. Karen has met a little friend, little chaffinch. I think he wants feeding. And for a bonus, we even get to see a couple of deer on the walk back. Unfortunately, they are right at the limit of the phone's camera. We have redeemed our 12 quid and eaten at the bar in the hotel, and very nice it was too. The time now is, I think we're about 20 past 8. The sun has not long set, and as you can see above me, the skies are clear, beautifully clear. But it's bloody cold. The wind is still coming in from the east, and it is a very cold wind. So we might even put the diesel heater on tonight to warm the van up, before we wrap ourselves up in blankets and duvets for a good night's sleep.